They say that the two best days of a boat owner's life is the day that you buy the boat and the day that you sell the boat. And I can say that's not really the case because it was a very sad day when I eventually sold my Newport 28 to a lovely couple in Seattle. As much as I like the couple, I really miss my boat and all the memories that I had on board. With the new owners, we took the boat out of Port Orchard through the Rich Passage, where we saw an awesome submarine and cool views of a few marine mammals and Mount Rainier, to its new home on the other side of the Ballard Locks. On the way up the Puget Sound, we had awesome views of the Olympics in Seattle and Mount Rainier. We had to head a little ways north past Discovery Park to get to the entrance of the Ballard Locks. Shoal Marina marks the entrance of the Ballard Locks, and there are some colored buoys that help direct you in. So red is returning, red right returning, green right to sea. So we followed the red buoys in, and we came across our first obstacle. The first obstacle is a train bridge. It's a drawbridge. You can monitor activity on Channel 13 on the VHF, and that also covers the locks traffic. A train had just passed over the bridge and it was still in the up position, so we headed under the raised part. You shouldn't head under the low part on the south side of the channel because rust can drip down onto the boat and cause some staining. So I recommend heading on the north side when the bridge is up. There was plenty of room to navigate before the bridge, and if the bridge had been down, we would have been fine just heading back out to the sound or hanging out in that large area. One thing to note before you hit the locks is that you need two 50-foot lines for fore and aft of the boat, and you need life vests for everybody on board. As you approach the locks, there is a signal light, and it will be green for the light for the lock that you are entering. And if it is red, there's a small area that you can hang out in and wait for the locks to lower. We got lucky, and the small lock was taking boats, and we got in behind a large powerboat and were able to tie up to the adjusting wall directly. We had loops tied at the end of the rope, but I recommend if you are taking the small lock, which we are with the adjusting walls, to not have loops at the end, because what you'll need to do is tie off one end to a cleat and wrap the other one around the ball of the adjusting wall. The employees there will let you know if you're doing anything wrong or direct you to, they're very helpful. I was surprised by how many people were watching us like it was a blood sport, like they wanted something bad to happen. It was very much so a spectator sport. As the locks rose, it was kind of a weird feeling, but the wall adjusted with us. If you were in the large lock and against the wall, you would need to be belaying the line. But in the small lock, you have an adjusting wall that you just tie up to. They're really picky about the aft line and want to make sure that you have the aft line secure. So put your most knowledgeable line tire at the aft. Once the lock opened, the large powerboat ahead of us blasted us with some rotor wash, so don't untie until the boat ahead of you has gone, because that could throw you against the gate pretty easy. And we were out of the locks and survived, and it was fine. Some traffic was heading the other way, so keep to the right and let the traffic through. And yeah, thanks for watching. I am currently in the process of getting the next boat, and I hope to get some support for fixing that boat and purchasing that boat from you guys watching. And so yeah, please consider checking out the subscription page or looking at my other videos. And fair winds. Thanks for watching.